Hello and welcome to the StudyTravel news video. I'm Matthew Knott.
And I'm Nicola Hancox, bringing you the latest news stories.
So the headlines this week: UK publishes transitional plans for EU students under a no-deal Brexit scenario.
US makes student and recruiter arrests after fake university sting.
Cat's Colleges announces Exeter partnership and Bloomberg lab opening.
But first of all, we have the very exciting announcement that the voting for the 2019 StudyTravel Star Awards is officially open. Whee! Follow the Star Awards links at studytravel.network and get voting for your preferred partners.
Absolutely. Right, lots to get through this week, so we'll crack on. The UK has published transitional arrangements for EU students under a no-deal Brexit scenario.
If the UK leaves without a deal, EU students will have the same rights and privileges as now for a transitional period of 2 years. But the key difference is that those staying longer than 3 months will need to apply for a European temporary leave to remain status, valid for 3 years.
Home Secretary Sajid Javid said the UK needed to take a practical approach and minimise disruption. The government had already announced that it intends to bring EU students under the same rules as non-EU students from 2021.
Universities UK has criticised the transitional plans and urged the government to review them. The association said it was particularly concerned about Scotland, where undergraduate programmes are typically 4 years long.
Across the Atlantic next for a rather extraordinary story, as the US Homeland Security has announced that 8 recruiters have been charged with fraud and more than 130 students have been arrested and threatened with deportation following a 3-year sting operation at a fake university.
Yes, the University of Farmington was established and operated by Homeland Security Investigations, which said that the defendants facilitated entry of hundreds of students and allowed them to remain and work in the US, knowing that there were no real classes.
The defendants were US-based foreign nationals, HSI said, while most of the students were thought to be from India. India's Ministry of External Affairs has complained to the US Embassy and demanded the release of the students.
Some more sedate news now. Cat's Colleges has announced a formal progression agreement with the UK's University of Exeter, which has also earmarked more than £30,000 worth of scholarships for students from Cat's.
And the Cat's London College campus has officially opened its Bloomberg Business Lab, which it claims is the first such facility at a school anywhere in Europe.
And now for a roundup of some of the other news stories we've had this week. German language provider Humboldt Institute has announced a new junior summer centre for 2019 in Freiburg, near the Black Forest, bringing its total portfolio to 18 destinations, 4 of them year-round.
The future of student recruitment was the theme of a UK higher education focused conference in the UK last week. The event was also the official launch of the IDP Connect brand, which brings together the B2B strands of Hot Courses Group and IDP Education under one name. Global agency chain IDP acquired Hot Courses 2 years ago.
Immigration New Zealand has urged students and agents to submit visa applications well in advance after it advised that it received high volumes in January and published current application volumes and processing times.
Spanish agency association Asaproce has announced that it will run 60-hour training programs for group leaders this year.
The Global University Systems, or GUS, higher education group has announced a partnership with US-based Dignity Health to launch Dignity Health Global Education, which will offer a range of online and face-to-face training programs, certificates and degrees for clinical and non-clinical professionals.
Cambridge Assessment English has unveiled an enhanced free online verification service which can be used by institutions, employers and agencies to check the Cambridge Exam Suite scores of clients.
And the Brooks Education Group of IB schools has opened a new centre in St Petersburg. It's 2nd in Russia and 8th worldwide.
More on all of those news stories on our website, of course, as well as photos in the Grapevine Gallery, including a Positive Vibes Only campaign from Bright World Guardianships.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to vote. Goodbye.
Goodbye.